When we think of lawn bowls, we think of a game for retirees. But the truth is, lawn bowls can be enjoyed by all generations, and I know someone that can tell us more about it.
Massive bowl. This could be match.
It's in the area.
He is close. He is close. Has he got the running? Has he got the running?
He might have made 5.
Absolutely brilliant bowling from Ben Twist.
Thanks so much for meeting with us, Ben.
No drama.
So tell me, how did you get into bowling?
Sort of through family, really. My dad played bowls. My granddad actually played bowls as well. And Dad was a very good player in his own right. And one day Dad said, "Oh, come down and play bowls," and I was like, "Nah, I'm too cool for bowls. I'm not going to do that." And one day I went down and had a game and actually really enjoyed it. And that's when I was 14. And ended up playing pennants a year later, which is like your local competition, and fell in love with the game and went from there. There was a junior academy at the club that I played at in Brisbane, where I'm from, same as we have here at St John's Park. And so I got to play a little bit with people my own age, but I also got to play with a lot of people like Dad's age and even older, which is, I guess, one of the really good things about the sport. I think bowls, sort of going, you look back in the past, it's a bit of a stereotype as an older person's game and a men's game as well. And it's sort of starting to break that mould a bit now. There's a lot of young people playing. Like, for example, the average age of our New South Wales team and Australian team is younger than the rugby league teams and cricket team. You can have such a mix of youth and age in the one game. I've played in club championships where the youngest players can be 10 years old and the oldest player can be 90. Yeah, we got a junior academy here at St John's Park, which obviously a lot of school kids. Sort of introducing them to the game, and then we got a lot of lady members as well.
So where has lawn bowls taken you?
We've been in England for a month this year, touring the UK, in Wales and then in England mostly, a little bit of Scotland. And we've been in New Zealand many times, all over Australia, every state in Australia, numerous times playing various events, whether it be representative, whether it be tournaments, and I love it. The travel is one of the best things about it.
Who's your hero?
Bowls-wise, there's a guy called Steve Glasson who's actually the Australian coach at the moment, who, when I first came here to St John's, he was here and he was sort of my mentor and taught me a hell of a lot on and off the green as well. Obviously my father, I played a lot with Dad, he taught me a lot of stuff as well on and off the green. So they're probably the two most influencing factors I've had in my bowls career.
And if someone's interested in going lawn bowling, how do they go about doing it?
Google your local club. Get down there, play a game of barefoot bowls. Get down. Clubs are always happy to help out willing members to come along and play social bowls like behind us here today. Like at St John's Park, for example, we have men's social bowls 3 days a week. So anyone can come in, doesn't cost you anything normally. It might cost you a couple of bucks at a smaller club just in green fees, but it's as cheap as chips really. And anyone would be more than welcome to come along and just find your local coach at your local club and get into it. You won't regret it.
Okay, so you're going to show me how to play now?
I reckon I can, yeah.
Can we go now?
You might be alright, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
You might have to take the shoes off, I think. Yeah. The grandkid won't be too happy. Okay, so
show me how it's done.
So there's a bias in there. So you got the little ring and
Yep.
the bigger ring. So it's going to turn towards that little ring. So that's really important. So if you're right-handed like me, you want to put the bowl on the running surface.
Yep.
And then you stand with 2 feet on the mat.
I'll get one. Okay.
Stand with 2 feet on the mat. And you want to step out with your left foot and bend your front knee and come down nice and low like that.
So opposite foot to your
Yep.
dominating hand?
Yep.
Okay, so like
And
this?
So you want to aim, like say, a metre or two to the right of the jack, and the bias
Yep.
will take it back to it.
Okay, and then hand here when you step forward,
That's
yeah?
it.
Okay.